Good morning, my friends. It's Thursday, April 23rd, and today for math, we're going to be doing some practicing in addition and subtraction. So I've posted for you color by number, and you have to solve the equation first and then color by the code that it says. Answers with number 1 are blue, answers with number 2 are also blue, answers with number 3 are pink, and so on. The code is at the bottom of the page. You can see it here. And then you just need to go first and answer all the questions. Remember, when we do this kind of a page in class, we try to answer the questions we know first quickly and easily. So anything with a 1 or +1 or a +0 or a -1 or a -0, we're going to know is super easy to do. So I would go and do all the questions that had 1. Pay close attention to the sign because it might be a plus question or a minus question. And then answer them all and put the answer somewhere in the box so you can see it very well. And then grab your blue crayon and go color anywhere the answers are 1 or 2. So that's just our practice. Our lesson today, we're going to be doing some games which I've posted. And the first game I'm going to talk to you about is subtracting 9. So you'll see a subtracting 9 page. And we're also going to be looking at an adding 9 game. So we're going to be adding and subtracting with the number 9. 9 is close to 10, so we're going to use what we know about adding and subtracting the number 10 to do our questions. I'm going to move that out of our way so we can take a look at how we're going to do those questions. So it's math time. If I am adding a question with 9, let's say I have a question, hang on, I just have to go back here and get the right board up for me to see. Let's say I'm adding 9 plus 4, or 5 plus 9, or 8 plus 9. We'll do one more question. Let's go 9 plus 6. When I'm adding, it doesn't matter if the 9's in front or behind, so I'm okay to look at it then. I want to use a 10 frame box to help me do my questions. And I'm actually going to use 2 10 frame boxes. So quickly make yourself 2 10 frame boxes. When you look at the sheet that is posted, you'll see that it's there. You see all of that on the screen? Maybe I can make it a little smaller so we can fit more in my screen. So with 9 plus 4, excuse me, you'll notice that there's one box empty. So if I move this box over here, then I have 9 plus 3. So we know my answer is 13. Normally you write the answer on the other side, but I don't have space. So 13 equals 9 plus 4 is also true. Let me grab my eraser so I can do that for you one more time. So what we're doing is we're making our 9 frame into a 10 frame by moving some over. I've got my 9 again, very quickly filling it up. You see I have 1 empty. I have to add 5. That's a full row on top. If I take this last one and I move it over here, I have a 10 and 4, so my answer is 14. Same thing if I have a 10 frame with 9 and a 10 frame with 8. I'm going to have a 9 frame here and 8 in this frame. I can easily take this one and move it into this box, and then I have a 10 and a 7, so we know my answer is 17. Same thing with 9 and 6. See how fast I'm doing my 10 frames? There's my 9 with my 1 empty. And here's my 6. On my 6, I'm going to take this last one and move it over here. And then I have 10 and 5. So my answer is 15. You can do this in your head if you think about this number being 1 less and this number being 1 more. So if I want to make this 10, I have to add 1. And if I want to add 1 here, I have to take 1 away from here. So then I would have 10 plus 5. And that's almost the same question. So we could do a composite question where we do that. We go 10 plus 3 equals 9 plus 4. Those questions are true. They both equal 13. I just manipulated my numbers a little bit, and I can use my 10 frame to help me show that. So that's how we would do adding 9. Let's look at how we would do subtracting 9. We can still use our 10 frames when we're subtracting 9. Let me erase these. In this case, I have to have my bigger number first. So if I am subtracting 9, then my other number has to be higher than 9. So let's say my question for subtracting 9 is 14 minus 9. Or I could have 17 minus 9. Or I could have 18 minus 9. Or I could have, say, 12 minus 9. I can still use 10 frames, very quickly drawn, to help me out here. Except this time I'm taking away. So if I have 14, I have to take away 9 of them. So if I take this 9 away very quickly, I know that this one would just move up here, and my answer is 5. So we're moving one of the questions over. So instead of a 14, it's like a 10, take away 5. So it would be the same question. If I did it here, I would have 17. Forgot to put my lines first. Make your 10 frame. Oops, sorry. I made an 18 and I need a 17. It's a nice thing about a whiteboard. I'm going to take away these 9. That means this one's left over and moves here. So I have one more than the 7. So we know my answer is 8. It's almost like taking away 10. So if I had 18 and I actually took away 10, we know my answer would very quickly be 8. But I'm not taking away 8. I'm taking away one less than 8. So my answer would be 9. Let's prove it with our 10 frames. Quickly draw your 18. And you need 8 over here. 2 are empty. So when you take away 9, you have 1 left over that you can move over here, and you can easily see your answer is 9. You might also know that one because it's a double. 9 plus 9 equals 18. One more time, my friends. We're going to make a 12. We need our 10 plus 2 more to make 12. When we cross out 9, we move 1 over, and then we have 3 as our answer. All right, my friends? So when you look at the Subtracting 9 game board, you'll see that there are some other strategies to use, and you can give them a try if you want. They work when you're subtracting with teen numbers for sure. Have a great day in math, practicing your adding and subtracting. I hope these are some fun ways for you, and you enjoy them very much.